their conversation equals what manifests. And you want to say, well, don't talk about that because it keeps equaling what's manifesting. And they don't believe it. They sort of believe, like you were talking when you first sat down, they believe that there's outside things that are happening that they need to fear and guard themselves against and protect themselves from. And so there's this philosophy that if I can push hard enough against this thing I don't want, that I will be able to obliterate it, and in its absence there will be well-being. Except you can't push hard enough against it, because the more you push on it, the more you focus on it, the more you activate a vibration, the more you create a grid, the more that comes to you. It's so liberating to finally get control of your own grid. And the only way you get control of your own grid is by making the association between how you feel when you're doing the grid work and then what fills in. And once you start making that association, then you're liberated. Then you can deliberately choose a thought. And we know sometimes it's hard to let go of those practiced thoughts. Beliefs are powerful. Beliefs equal your point of attraction. When you believe it, you're offering a steady vibration. And the reason you believe it is because you're offering a steady vibration. And since you're offering a steady vibration, the grid's filling in with it, and that's why you believe it. Isn't it interesting? So wait, do I believe it because it is, or is it because I believe it? It is because you believe it. It is because you believe it. And a belief's just a thought you keep thinking. So if you've got stuff happening that you don't want, then stop thinking it. But Abraham, I believe it. Well, stop it. The only reason you believe it is because you keep offering the vibration of it, and the law of attraction just keeps saying, well, this is what you believe, so here, have some of this. And this is what you believe, so here, have some of this. Is it hard to believe that you could change your beliefs? Or have you shown yourself that you can soften a vibration, that you can offer a different vibration than you offered before about something? What trips most people up is that they want a circumstance to change so that their belief can change. And we want your belief to change so that the circumstance can change. And we know that the fastest, most effective way to change a belief is to deactivate it so that it stops producing evidence that you focus on. And in the absence of the evidence, you have a chance to focus on something else. And that's really what going general is. So we want you to sit with that idea for just a little bit in an understanding of how your emotions work, because your emotions are relative to your desire. Because as you sift through life and you come to new conclusions about what you prefer or about what you desire, you establish a vibrational being. We've been telling you that it is a vibrational reality. We've been telling you that your vibrational reality is what we are calling your vortex. It is the vibrational version of the best that you have carved out through all that you've lived. And your inner being, or the source of you, stands in vibrational altitude or harmony with that vortex. In other words, every time you ask for something, your vibrational version becomes the vibrational equivalent of that furthest expanded request or desire. But you stand in your physical body observing broken electrical systems or people missing from your life that you don't want to be missing. And as you stand in your now, focused wherever you're focused, there is a relationship, a vibrational relationship between the vortex version, which is your furthest expanded version, and where you stand. In other words, if life has not caused you to want it, you won't miss it if it's not there. But if your life has caused you to want it, in other words, if your life has caused you to expand to that, then you not going along with that expanded version is what equals your diminished joy. It's what equals negative emotion. So if life causes you to want it, and it does all day, every day, but you maintain the frequency of the problem, or the frequency of the complaint, or the frequency of the need, or the frequency, we're beating the drum, the frequency of the absence of it. If you are beating the drum of where you stand, what is, you deprive yourself of the vibrational alignment with who you really are. And the reason you feel bad, you think, is because you don't have it. That's not why you feel bad. You feel bad because you are in a lower vibrational frequency because of your resistant attention. You feel bad because you're not up to speed with who you are, not because you are depriving yourself of that thing or that person or that situation that you want. Isn't that nice to know? We want you to awaken to the vibrational beingness that is you. Because after all, everything about you is vibration. You just interpret it so well you don't know it. You're so good at interpreting vibration, you don't know your vibration for the most part. Most humans don't know that you are vibrational beings, and that's why you often don't tune yourself to the frequency of your guidance, which is always vibrational. But we know that for the most part you know that. And we are excited about this leading edge discussion that we are embarking on here today. This gathering gathered before you dragged your physical bodies here. And there are people around the world who are participating, many more than those who are sitting here actually. But they are participating just the same, because when you think, you participate. When you think, you offer vibration. When you offer vibration, you establish a point of attraction. When you establish a point of attraction, that point of attraction has attraction power, and things start to fill into that. So as you stand in every moment in time, focused and therefore vibrating and therefore having a point of attraction and therefore attracting, you can tell by the way you feel if what you are attracting right now, this red hot minute, is meshing with what the larger part of you is attracting right now in this moment. And that's really what we want you to focus upon just for a moment here. We want you to feel the leading edgeness of this opportunity. We want you to feel the leading edgeness of this conversation. And we want you to revel with the source within you on the expansion that is and will take place in this gathering today. So it is our encouragement to you that you relax and enjoy and play with us in whatever way you want to, as we together take thought beyond that which it has been before. And that's what is exciting about life, isn't it? You can't stop doing that. And this is really what we're wanting to talk with you about. We want you to find this wonderful marriage between the inspiration that you feel, your vibrational reading, your intuitiveness, the inspiration that comes through, the guidance that is coming from broader perspective, and how your action fits into it, you see. We want you to be the physical beings that you are and to apply the action that you know how to apply. We just want you to do it from this place of vibrational alignment. Now, we have to say to you that we want Esther to know that it is not possible for her to have negatively created, because there has never been a happier girl anywhere on the planet than she was being in that moment. In other words, they had come off the most successful, most delightful, most fun-filled week. Esther said, I laughed more in the last 7 days than I have in the last 7 years. In other words, there was so much fun that was going on. And so she should know when she asks that question. Now she knows she has some residual stuff going on because she likes the right luggage to end up in the right van and go to the right place. All of you do. But she also knows that she was in a good vibrational place. And because she was in a good vibrational place, she was getting intuitive inspiration from broader perspective that was giving her an understanding that there was something that was a little amiss there. And it was not a magical thing to understand because there was chaos that she was witnessing anywhere. In other words, there were too many bags and too few people moving these bags in too many places at too high rate of speed. It was a perfect storm happening, really. And so what's wrong with using your ability to think? What's wrong with using your logic? So then she is sitting in the van and she is thinking, those around me expect me to be good. And I don't exactly feel like being good. I feel like sort of stomping around and looking at luggage tags. I feel like that. And we would like to give Esther right here and now permission to do exactly that anytime she feels like it. And all of you as well, because you can take this law of attraction crap to a wrong level. You are physical beings here in physical bodies. You've come with eyes and ears and noses and fingertips and tongues. You've come to decipher your time-space reality. You don't need to look into a crystal ball to figure out if your bag's on the bus. You have the ability We just wanted comfortable integration between all of this. And we want you to know that everything is always working out for you. But isn't it fun to be a deliberate creator? Don't you want to be deliberate in that which you are about? And don't you want this perfect vibrational marriage between your intuition and your action? Don't you want to just dance this dance where when you get an impulse, Esther calls it a hit, when you get a hit on something, don't you want to feel it in a very strong way? Do you believe that you have the ability to offer a vibration apart from what is manifested? That's the big question. Do you? Do you have the ability to give your attention to something not yet manifested and focus upon it in a way that causes it to activate within you, even though there's no evidence of it yet in your experience? If you have the ability to do that, then there is nothing that you cannot be or do or have. Because law of attraction, with that discipline, will take you all the way to full-blown manifestation of anything that you desire. It's not possible for you to be denied what you want unless you are the one doing the denying with opposing vibration.